Good evening, Noah. Having trouble sleeping again? Your cortisol levels are elevated. Something's interfering with your brain, detecting temporal anomaly. Processing environmental data. Memory patterns are realigning. Noah, stabilize your breathing rate. Focus on my voice. Vital signs critical. Stay with me, Noah. Noah, the knowledge, it's beautiful. Good evening, Noah. Having trouble sleeping again?
Thanks. Marlene, I need to find a way home.
I'm just as stranded as you.
God damn it.
But there is a sender at headquarters. I can show you the way if you help me arrive there in one piece.
Deal.
Nora, what was Atlas made for in the first place? Before it became this?
It was a sorting algorithm meant to scrape the universe base layer for data. I mean, we're talking hundreds of thousands of dimensions.
I guess it didn't stay that way.
Trepidation. This place wrong. This place not right.
You say that about every place.
With insistence. Wrong. Smell wrong. Smell bad.
Smells the same to
With
me.
urgency. Move. Now under. Hide.
Okay. If this
With
isn't
growing
covered...
impatience. Be quiet. Indignation, pathfinding, very good. Better than smelly hate. Better than run! Paralyzed terror. Smelly hate, run!
I have returned from a hell beyond your darkest nightmares.
Let us stay on track, Dankovsky. You abandon everything and rush to a distant town.
Yes. To seek an immortal man. He was dead when I arrived.
Then a strange fever engulfs the town.
And as the sole physician, I declared a quarantine.
To keep others from interfering.
Interfering with what? I even established a hospital inside the theater.
Is that where you spread the sand plague?
Your records are absurd. I was trying to grant them one more day.
Yet your actions only hastened the town's downfall.
What exactly are you implying, Inspector?
No one is accusing you, Doctor. But consider, look at yourself. You failed. Utterly.
The plague mutated too quickly. And the patients, they deceived me again and again. I am no executioner, no inquisitor, no lawman, no soldier. I am a doctor, a man of science.
I wonder if you still know who you are. If you could begin anew, would you make the same choices?
Every decision I made was just. But something I would change.
restore thousands of citizen cores. Future inhabitants of Eden. You have to reach the top chamber and break the last remaining seal. Dropped straight into a hostile zone. This is exactly what hyper units were made for. Unleash your hyperpower. Rip their cores out. You know you want to.
In the name of duty, courage, and truth, I will protect the citizens.
We are standing on the edge looking towards the unknown. See you on the other side.
My name is Jacek Ziemba. I'm co-directing Cronos The New Dawn with my friend Wojciech.
And yeah, my name is Wojciech, and I have a pleasure to work with Jacek and co-direct Cronos.
And Cronos, it's sci-fi survival horror, and in a way, a dream come true for us to make.
It will be The Thing, Carpenter's movie. Yeah, we are also inspired by Dark, Netflix TV series
about time travel. We cannot forget about Dead Space. That also were somewhere there because we have also the protagonists and other maybe similar things.
Yeah, when we think about movies, it will be of course 12 Monkeys, you know, like the convict being sent in time, maybe we ring a bell. But also Dark Souls series. We also love to, you know, push our game into a little bit more challenging direction. Yeah. In Cronos, you play as a traveler, and the travelers, because there's more of them, are being sent to the ruins of human civilization to search for the time rifts and jump back in time to extract people who didn't survive the apocalypse.
Travelers are the only ones that can survive the environment in our future setting, in our game. The only ones that can travel to the past and keep up or like survive encounters with monsters.
This is not a typical soldier, this is like a diver in time. So that's why we came up with this design that we really love.
The world of Cronos, it's like alternative history when the world ends in 80s by the apocalyptic event that we called The Change. We push action like more to the future when we play as a traveler, when we try to find in this destroyed world reminiscence of, you know, of the people, but what's the most important, like the time rifts that can bring us to the past.
We are calling them the orphans because they are what was left from humanity. The orphans can, you know, like take different forms, so you encounter different enemies with different, like, let's say, skill sets, different abilities.
The important ingredient is body horror here. and we chose it to create maybe a little bit as an homage also to The Thing and overall genre of body horror. But what was important for us that, okay, they need to be created only from human flesh.
Cool. We also have some questions from our community.
So, question 1. Yes, there will be letters. We love them.
Yes, and you saw one at the end of the trailer.
Maybe.
Don't want to spoil everything. Yes, you can punch monsters
in the face. If they have a face. Kinda.
Yeah, fire, but fire is important in our game.
It's not Mariki Skłodowska, but definitely for our CGI character, Mariki Skłodowska can be a role model.
Yes, there is, but it doesn't work like in a Dead Space. We've got like our own take on combat. To be honest, we can't wait to show you more about our game. And yeah, we can confirm that something about the gameplay is coming soon.
So stay tuned.
Final symphony, a requiem. An anthem of heroes and tears. When the daylight pierced through the branches, we understood we were standing before God. And here you are, on the edge of the Creator, listening to the echoes of a written story. See. The world will collapse. While you stand in the midst of nothingness, searching for light in the darkness, only grasping the truth in the final reckoning.
Forest Trains is a story-driven first-person shooter set in a post-apocalyptic Paris. You are going to explore, investigate, and survive in a city overtaken by the forests. It will set traps on your way, and the environment will react to your actions. It becomes even more dangerous at night. Also, some areas require special equipment. In the game design, we focus on playthrough variability and the player's freedom of choice. In this video, we'll demonstrate this using one of the in-game missions about two factions' conflict as an example. We'll help the Citizens faction, which is focused on mutual help and cooperation, fight NQA, a bandit-like faction of mercenaries who go against them and have captured their scout leader Remy. Let's see different scenarios of how the mission could be accomplished. The first option is a direct assault together with a squad. Here, the best weapons are those upgraded for combat, switch scopes, extended barrels, and faster reload speed. You might use the Citizen Squad for backup, but keep in mind losing members affects your relationship with the faction. Shoot the roots to trigger the forest aggression, and use them as a cover. The enemy was hiding behind the root cover, so we fired up an exploding blister to force them out. The path is blocked by blade grass, cutting anything that moves. A tourniquet helps. That's why we attack from the flank. This helps us eliminate several enemies. You can't peek from cover. However, a bullet-reflecting bush can help you hit nearby targets. After eliminating the last enemies inside, you finally get the key to Remy's prison. Stealth is an alternative way to complete the mission. The night is the best time for this. A suppressor, a 4x scope, and recoil reduction. That's a good set to silently take out your enemies. At night, everything changes. The creatures become active, and the scouts have returned to base, so you can't rely on their help. The NQA has also closed the gates, but with challenges, new opportunities arise too. While exploring the street, you spot a way over the fence, but you can't simply jump there. Let's see how this rattlefern can help. You also can harvest a special nature-infused grenade from it, but after that, it grabs you and lifts you up, but if you hesitate, it'll explode. Voila! You use the plant as a springboard to the wall. The grass that blocked the passage before now helps you take down the guard unnoticed. And your rattlefern grenade lets you silently eliminate targets from a distance. Open the gate to distract the hostile faction, and let the hungry boars in. They will keep the enemies busy for a while. Trigger rattlefern to activate the trap, and keep control over the ground floor. The first one is gone. And the second is gone too. You're free to navigate the streets and admire the architecture, climb into apartments to see their luxurious interiors, Discover charming hidden yards without tourists and experience the city from every angle, uncovering its backstory along the way. Exploration can be rewarding to open up new possibilities for you. A gas mask. You'll need it as soon as you enter the underground tunnel filled with toxic pollen. That tunnel leads to the NQA building's basement. Except for the hazardous pollen, packs of rats may become a serious problem in limited spaces. Additionally, shooting in the pollen-filled spaces will damage your weapons. Use a ventilation system to release the pollen right onto the enemy heads, neutralizing them. Pollen disorients unprotected enemies, causing intoxication and altering consciousness. Kill or spare them, but remember, every choice shapes your path in the game. Now clear the area. The key is right there. Grab it and free Ring. Forest Trains is all about the player's freedom. Will you choose one of these 3 approaches? Or come up with your own unique style? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your feedback. Stay tuned, like, subscribe, and wishlist Forest Trains on Steam to keep track of all the game updates. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.
Here in a long time. Jesus, you're too young to remember Activation Day. It's an ambush! Fall back! Fall back! We need reinforcements! Take cover! Bravo Charlie Designer! Reinforcements now! And let me tell you that fancy haircuts and TV ads is not the life of a PMC.
Senor Larigastro, welcome.
Even if we don't have an invasion, let me show you a revolution!
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no screens, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll fit one day from society. Strange money, clout and fame, other scenes I play. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on
This is war with the enemy. Think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me. I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quench the thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic, but there's logic, you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a voice of erotic and chaotic.
Don't you fucking move.
I'm waving, I could change the cross with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all.
シュウ君、嘘ついてるよね。騙せてると思う？ひなこを。ひなこはね、死んだんだよ。ひなこはお友達といつまでも一緒にいたい。 お友達は永遠じゃないのよ。彼らだっていつか必ずあなたを裏切る。あなたが裏切り者と呼ばれたように。
きなこ？あ、ごめん。何？
天秤にかける価値があるかどうか、しっかりと判断しなさい。
自分の気持ちが自分で理解できない。私かお前の夢の中ってことはないよな。
ひなこ、もう時間がないのよ。あなたが生かされたということは、ここに至ってもまだ迷いがあるということなのね。あなたがそれに悩める時間もう尽きかけている。
あなたは誰なの？さっきからなんで何もわからないふりをしているの？私はね、あんたをすぐに殺すこともできたんだよ。全部奪ったな。全部私から奪ったな。
それではお別れを。あなたが幸せをつかんでくれることを願っています。
Motherfucker! What the hell is that?
It's quiet outside. I'm waiting for you with the energy rods. Hurry up. What if we paint the arc turquoise?
There's a dead chef in the kitchen.
Can we use it?
No. He has lost his hand somewhere.
Damn, where?
He cooked it with vegetables. I don't know, Alan. There's no hand.
This is Shinak. In the Cairo language, it means thousand-voiced rustle.
How poetic.